And here we go again. How far will we get today? I have no idea. Honestly, I can't even guess. Alright. You know that sound effect with the bird tweets at the beginning? Really bears no resemblance to the rest of the game. I should have a word with the people who made that title screen. They should have put more monsters on it. And girls. Properly represent what your game's about, doggone it! What? It is 1:43 a.m. If it were 5:43 a.m., I'd be 15 minutes away from going to bed. What do you want? I worked night shift for like a decade, and it stuck. More than a decade, I think. I can't undo this night schedule. It's how I live now. Wait a sec. Ooh, I gotta dump some of this crap off before I can go in. Man, I wish I could fit in just a couple of those fruit. I'm in Alaska. That's why I always tell everyone that they gotta translate everything into Alaskan time whenever they ask, when's your stream? 1 a.m. Alaskan time zone. Or 2 a.m. Depending. Today my job managed to get me super filthy, so I had to spend a while in the tub. So, a little bit later starting off today. Alright. Now, when I get some more upgrades to my sword and shield, when I get a sword, I'll be able to hack through the early floors without wasting any mana, and that'll be a big deal. We're not really running into the mana cliff yet, where your pets all pass out. We're not quite getting far enough for that to happen, but we're close. Let's see what we got here. What's this? Garbage! Uh-oh. My escort seems to have gotten lost. And I'm wielding a stick. A paralyzed wand. Oh hey, a stream wand. Let's go ahead and equip the... Ah, it's cursed! I've made a terrible mistake. Alright, well, whatever. That Garuda is just ripping everything apart right now. And burning its precious MP reserves. But as I said, that's not super important just yet. Alright. What are we gonna run into now? There's no one here. Co! Uh-oh. Help! Ah! I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but I'm gonna put a stop to it, okay? Ah, thank you for helping me. But you killed him like it was a piece of cake. I know, he went down in one hit. The one on the last floor took like a half dozen. I guess I underestimated you. Well, it must be an honor for you to rescue me, though. Uh-huh. She doesn't know how to react, huh? There she is, her spell book and everything. I come in with my magic wand and just smash the thing with it, because I'm a barbarian, as previously established. Ooh, one giant floor. You don't see this very often. Nah, you got this. I'm just gonna let this thing do all the fighting. Having a hard time with that one. Ah, excellent. Spare wind crystal. Let's see. Where did all those come from? Man, they're multiplying. Oh, Garuda's still too low level. I choose you! Yeah, they're toast now. Level 20 on floor 3. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, what's this? Ah, I can't equip it because, yeah, cursed. More cash. I like when you get a big floor like this. Oh, looks like we're done. Splat. It's super easy to explore, aside from the fact it's extra dangerous, but, you know, other than that, it's great. Lots of prizes everywhere. Whoa! I seem to have found the troll hive. Look at this. There are 4 of them here. Oh wait, one of them's a cyclone. Acid rain. Okay, there we go. Just turns into a wrecking ball and wrecks them all. Oh, what do we have here? Psst. Sick 'em, boy! I really hope that gold sword isn't cursed. Ah, Holy Scroll. Always glad to find one of those. Useful little things. Okay. I doubt there'll be any more rooms. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. There's another room. Repel ball. Just had to get one more kill in, didn't ya? Oh, they can survive multiple hits now. Reflected. Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, good. Came right to me. Looks like I found a troll mace. I thought I was filling up. You know, I think those are the only ones that I remember having a special death animation. Yeah, we can search a little more. Definitely not using those again. Made that mistake once, learned my lesson. Ah. I'll ring it anyway. It's a terrible idea. I do it anyway. Because I can. I mean, the game always tells you it's a malicious bell. I don't know why you'd ever use it. I can't think of a practical use for it, really. I mean, I suppose if for some reason you wanted to get more experience on the second to last floor or something. I don't know. I mean, that is kind of a strategy. Fighting on each floor to squeeze every last bit of XP on it. But it's slow. Well, that's a nice thing. Probably would be smart to pick it up and hold on to it. Bet there's one more in the middle. Could be wrong, though. Oh, wait, there it is. Ha! Fine, you can finish it. I let him finish chewing his food sometimes. Ooh, okay, that's worth holding on to. Let's see. Wait till you see me power up this gold sword some. I'll only be able to give it a very small boost. And I'll pretty much have to spend a run just for that. Maybe even 2 runs. I'll have to see if I can find another wind crystal. Bop! Oh, my familiar seems to have gotten lost. Paralyze him! Come on, it's a cursed stick, but it can at least do that much, right? I feel like this stick has false advertising. Oh, hey, he found me. You didn't slaughter any hordes while looking for me. I'm disappointed. Unless I find a decurve scroll, there's going to be a strict limit to how far I can get. Okay. Come on, blue sand, red sand. And things that are worth fortunes. And eggs. Preferably eggs that are also worth fortunes, because those are the good ones. Outnumbered. I'm sure he's fine. Considering how high level he is, he better be. I've even given him stat boosting seeds. Why do you always move behind me? It's stupid. Okay. What do I give up? What do I give up? Pale pink egg. Why is my familiar slowed when I'm... Okay, there it goes. Oh, it just does the turns weirdly, that's all. It's fine. So this has been a pretty good run. But not an amazing run yet. find a decurse scroll soon. No! Ah, you stole a level! You always get it back, unless they cast it twice in a row, then it really hurts. Still, it sucked away all his XP, basically. So it's still unfortunate. Ooh, nice crit. Hard. Ah! I got him with the paralyze. First time that's triggered. Paralysis wand's kind of junk. I mean, it's great when it works. It just doesn't work too often. Come on. Poison is kind of scary in this game. Look how much that did in. Okay, well now I know there's a room up there in the corner with 3 monsters in it. Let's go that way. Oh crap. My health! I need time to heal! Time to mend. When there's 3 monsters in a room, I just always assume there's going to be something in it. Admittedly, this was a pretty lame treasure. Here you go, enjoy! Enjoy your happy hip-hop time. Uh-oh. Ha! Paralysis worked. I'll protect you, hippie hop. Come along. You got lazy and wanted to return to flying already, huh? Ooh. Please be blue sand. You know what? Just don't be white. Just don't be white sand. Ooh, okay, red. That's good. That's good. I'll take it. Happy to have it. I think we're done with this floor. Good grief. Uh-oh, he got separated. Okay. Oh, he found me. I was kind of hoping he'd go wreck a half dozen of them, but oh well. Alright, we're up to the 10th floor. I can never completely let my guard down, but this is where I have to start taking it seriously. Okay. Those traps are just annoying. They hit ridiculously hard, but since they're wind element, they're kind of useless against him. Hadriex. If you use blindness right, you can get them to kill each other for you. What? Ah, crap. I can't even look at my map. Oh. Okay, there's another room. There it is. Oh, hey, look, a rust trap. I laugh at those now. Seem to be in rough shape. Just healing. Healing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He ran out of MP. I got nothing. Crap. Unless I find something, he's completely out. Unless I find something, he's done. I guess I've been too lazy letting him fight rather than using admixture or something. Blizzard sword. That'll sell for a few bucks. Ah, no, you were supposed to keep going! Oh, I'm cursed, so I can't change weapons. Fine. Let's hope I find something valuable quick. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, what? Already? Wasn't much of a binding, now was it? Fine. Well, I mean, he has fire element, so I guess I should have expected that. Wow. I don't think that level up's gonna make a whole lot of difference from what I'm seeing. Well, all right. Come on, give me a pet of fruit. Don't you dare put me to sleep. What? Fine! Man, I wish I could equip the Blizzard Sword right now. Oh. That fire type back there would just be annihilated. Double my speed so that I can kill it before the thing wears off. Ah, good. And give the paralysis rod twice as many chances to do its magic. Fire You're giving me treasures, game. Give me treasure. Oh, what's that? Red, yes! I actually had a pretty satisfying run. As long as the gold sword's not cursed, that is. There might be another room over here. Yeah. There should be another one. Yeah. Crap. Alright, let's get out of here. There may or may not be one more, but we're done. Even a crappy herb would be something. Another one? Seems like a waste, but whatever. Wait, what if I had fed that to my familiar? Darn it. Binding! Surprise! Now I beat you to death with my cursed stick. It's literally got 0 attack power. But sometimes it causes paralysis, and that's good, I guess. Feel really uncomfortable fighting things that can put me to sleep. I mean, it doesn't have the attack power, but if something with a real punch comes up while I'm asleep and flanks me from behind, things could get real ugly real fast. I suppose I could just leave now. A gold sword, 2 reds, and a good chunk of cash. It's not a bad thing. I'm being greedy again. But tricks. Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's 2 MP. Get back in the bag. I'll only pull you out if I have an emergency. We'll find something more nutritious for you, buddy. Which would be pretty much anything. Cardboard would have been more nutritious. Ooh. Right off, paralyzed him. Got him, good! Seriously, I could not win a fair fight with one of those. Alright, we're out of here. Kind of amazing I'm getting away with as much as I'm getting away with. That doesn't work very well, but I don't have any other choices. Man, I wish I could equip a blizzard sword. Also, I'm losing money every time I use a charge, because that thing could sell. Let's use another charge. I don't know how many charges either of them have left, so I'll just switch now. This is a moment when I can't fail. Or it could be expensive. Ha 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 ha! See ya, sucker! You and your little bird feet. What is it? What is it? Lava fruit. If I give you a lava fruit, will that count for a couple MB? Psst. He's just like, I won't eat that. Picky eater. Alright. Back in the sack. Alright. Is it gone? Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Not... Running up to an even more difficult floor is not necessarily the best option, but it's the one I choose. Alright, this is your moment. You've got 2 MP, make the most of it. Oh, well that's great. Well, he's taking it out, but he's probably going to be passed out somewhere on this floor. Oh, shit. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just get out of here. Get while the getting's good. Get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of the Scarlet Wand, since this gold is not cursed, thank goodness. Ooh, Cursed Blizzard Sword, nice. A Clown Egg. 3 cursed weapons, crazy. That is useful. Yep. Hey, I built your fountain. Get out of here. Oh, wow. Is that my new carpet? It's got strawberries on it. Said Weedy would love the pattern, and I agree. It's a real nice one for kids. Wonder why we put it under the bed. Should have put it over here. Well, no matter. I think this clown is fusion fodder, having the spare one. Hatchet! Okay. Definitely fusion fodder. Actually, I'm going to put you back as well and do something crazy. Bloop. Yeah. We're gonna go into the tower like this. We won't get very far, but we will power up our blade. No. Mostly because I don't want you to put a fruit in my inventory right now. Really is a nice shower fixture. Ah, perfect thing to wake up to every morning. Why use the giant heated bath? It's not public enough. Also, he started constructing buildings one after another with the money that he earned. Wow, impressive. Hey, are you a monster tamer too? You've got to keep it up. What are you doing over here? This isn't your house? Hi there, Puffy Lips. You wouldn't dare ask me a favor of me because you rescued me. Every life is valuable. You learned this from the mountain. Fine! You got a monster egg! This is for saving me the tower. Now we're even! What am I supposed to do with this? It's probably a crappy monster. Ko, what are you doing? Nothing! I just gave him an egg. The egg Zelfie cherished so much? Come back in a million years if you want to seduce my sister! Hey, what's it to you? If I want to seduce your sister, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Zelfie, get away from that dirty thing! Yes, brother. We're going home. What? What are you looking at? What are you looking at, huh? I've never seen Zelfie give something so precious to anyone. Is that right? I always thought she's a girl who wouldn't do anything if she couldn't get something in return. She does make a cute face in front of all the boys, but she always looks down on Ko. Yeah, well, it's a Palumpa egg, of course. I mean, what else would she find on floor 2? Well, I could sell it. No, we must cherish this Palumpa. I could always just fuse it into one of my pets. Was there even a use for this thing? I don't think it evolves. Maybe it does. Did I ever level one up? It'd be such a pain to try to level a Palumpa up. It's a water type, at least. It's probably got a spell. But look at that, 40 MP. It has no stamina at all. Oh well. Ah, what to do, what to do. Sprawling. Is it a bucket? There's a bucket on that well. We have a giant fountain. Why do we need a well still? Let me see. Okay, that's the guy that's into horse bet racing. An Oompa Palumpa. How's it going? Welcome, Mr. Ko. If time permits, please make yourself at home. Why, thank you. Maybe she's the one I should date. Yes! Here, let me help you with the dishes. So relaxing in this place. It almost looks like he's polishing the thing there. Alright. How you doing, Cheryl? Oh, good, Ko, you've come. I have a favor to ask. I want you to be my friend. I'm probably quite boring to you, but I'll give you anything you want in this room. Oh, you're right. Friendship is not something you buy with things. I'm sorry, I'll ask again. Please be my friend. I said we're already friends. You don't need to... Oh, great. Shake hands? Ooh, I think I'm getting tired. And that's her day. Now she goes back to sleep. Hey, doctor. Can you find some medicine that gives her more than 5 minutes of awake during the day? Hi, Ko, what have you come for today? Oh, that girl. Her immune system has been weak since birth. I've done everything I could, and as a result, well, her condition is stabilized. However, she won't be able to leave her bed for the rest of her life. If only we could get our hands on the healing herb, we could completely heal her. I really can't do more than I've already done. It's a shame. Yes! Man, I would love to see modders go nuts with this game and just add crazy stuff like that. For no reason. Just, yeah, sure, $500,000. Just build this thing. No reason. Just because. There's a lot of space in town for me to fill with stuff right now. I could build a lot of things. But the town's got the most important stuff already. I would like something to eat. Let's see. I've done rice, soybeans, one of the green sushi, the special. What else? I did tofu, I did sand salad. Let's do the cutlet. Zororo cutlet. Coming up, Zororo. Sounds like a One Piece character. Here you are. How come this guy gets 2 dishes next to me, and I only get 1? I want to order all the dishes. If you want Zororo with yam grated on it to keep the breaded coating on your cutlet firm, Coke would be the chef to do it for you. This makes the breaded coating light and crispy and will bring out the true taste of the meat. Never thought about shredding a sweet potato onto, It's interesting. What you're suiting suits you better. What? Are you suggesting I don't know what this tastes like? What an insult! Yeah, whatever. I swear you live in this place. You just live to eat. Oh, I can't resist. Oh, no, What are you doing? Stepping on my food like that. Are you doing it just... No, I'm not doing it to make you mad. My feet are itchy and scratchy and they have this horrible rash, and I just figured that what you were eating looked and smelled like ointment. I'm not even going to watch the Johnny Depp one. Gene Wilder is the only version of the movie. No one else can play that role. I refuse. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're eating those octopus things again. I heard from the guy at the food stand, Co, that you went through all kinds of trouble to get the windmill fixed. Yeah, I did. I did a whole quest for it. Rich people with a poor past have a tendency of being greedy with their money and time. But you're really warm-hearted, Co. So why are you here today? My house is still too empty. I don't know. What do I want? Tacky wallpaper. Fashionable paper. Oh, my mother would like this. We'll go with that. Nope, I'm done. We'll get to see our new wallpaper next time. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone, right? I can't think of anyone else. Oh yeah, I better wash Gosh's breakfast off my feet. We're getting there. I'd have to get the Japanese version of the game to actually marry. The US, they cut that content. Because, you know, your character's only 15. And in California, and probably most other states, that would be illegal. And we can never allow a video game character to do something that would be illegal. What? What are you mentioning Grand Theft Auto for? There's nothing illegal that happens in video games, ever. Would never be allowed. It's a perfectly good reason to cut content. Alright. My new sword. I have no familiars, so this is a short dive, but I'll bring more. I've got more red sand in my safe, too. Oh, yeah. One sec. Check. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ba da da dun 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 dun. Okay. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of games that could use some firearms. Firearms improve everything. I'd love to have a blunderbuss and maybe a pepper box. You know, one of those pistols that has 4 barrels and shoots 4 bullets at once. That'd be so cool. But alas, this game doesn't believe in in ranged weapons or area effects. Sigh. So, this sword, it's only got a power of 3 right now, so it's inferior to, say, a steel sword or a vital sword, but it cannot rust. And every time I come in here and add more red sand, it'll become stronger with no chance of ever losing its edge. Oops. It'll add up. It'll really add up. Ha 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 ha! I have escaped you! Oh, crap. Turns out you can jump down too, huh? I sure hope I find a wind crystal. Climbing purely on my own power. No help. Ha 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 ha! Get over here, you! You think you can escape me? Slice. I think it was... see, there's a problem with Derringer pistols. When you read accounts of actual gunfights in history, and you discover that people pulled out Derringers out of their boot or whatever, fired into somebody's head, and the bullet deflected off their skull. I'm sorry, that gun is not good enough. Nope. There are high-powered Derringers that were eventually created. There was even a tiny, tiny little gun that would shoot magnum rounds with, oh, I think they gave it a kicker, too, so it was the most ridiculous, tiny, tiny little gun that would shoot. But the thing is, you'd probably break a bone in your hand because of the sheer... Like, the smaller you make the gun, if you give it a big... Oh, I mean, the 45 caliber was called... The 45 caliber Peacemaker was called the Thumb Buster for a reason. Now put an even higher powered bullet in a tinier surface area in your hands. No. 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 Hi there, Puffy Lips. My brother talks about Co all the time at home. I know so much about you. Oh, really? What have you heard from Gosh? I heard you put fire on nails for the light in the tower. I don't comprehend that. Co is such a mystery. Okay. I think Gosh is such a mystery. What the hell was he even trying to tell you? It's just amazing to think that Gosh spends all his time worrying about me. It means I've been highly effective at what I do. You might think this game's about, you know, fixing the town up, killing monsters, and, you know, dating girls. But it's really a Gosh annoyance simulator. That's what we're all really here for. You know it. Personally, I think some of the monsters should be dateable. That's the #1 mod this game needs. When you can date a cyclone, then the game will have achieved its perfect form. I see you've been playing the Japanese version. At least that's the rumor about it. There are many strange rumors about this game, though. Honestly, I don't even know if any of them are true. Ah! Now that I think about it, I had a friend who introduced this game to me long before I had a PlayStation. Ah, dodged him. I really would like to find another wind crystal, though. I know I'm not going to get far. Reflected! Denied! Ha! I could have taken a lot of damage there. Of course, I wouldn't mind finding some red and blue sand. That'd be nice. I've heard Stardew Valley's really good. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I liked the original Harvest Moon on SNES, but I always wanted to try the Game Boy one. That's where I first heard about Harvest Moon, was Nintendo Power, talking about the Game Boy one, and it sounded so cool, and I've never gotten to try it. But I did at least play the SNES one. I think I married the shopkeeper. I mean, it was the pairing that made the most sense to me. I don't know, maybe I've just got a thing for shopkeepers. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's that I'm into working women. The thought's never occurred to me before. No, if he's not your little sister, then it's not really the Japanese one. That's right. There's not a... Maybe this game secretly was never made in Japan. Because not a single romantic option is your little sister. Even the one girl that kicks you every morning is just a childhood friend, and that doesn't really count. Freaking Japanese. What the hell's wrong with them? They weren't like that when I was a teenager, you know? The fact the enemy's crit is a constant source of paranoia to me. Actually, if I coded a game like this, I'd be a sneaky bastard. I'd make the enemies crit more often, and I'd make their crits way scarier, like times 3 damage scary. So you'd be like, oh shit, they could crit me. And then I'd code it so that they never ever crit if it would kill you. Just like, the player can't be killed by a crit. It just won't trigger. The speedrunners would figure it out, of course. And they'd abuse the hell out of it. But the regular player would be all like, gotta keep my health up. Oh shit, I'm too low on health. Oh no. It'd be great. Oh. Bye. Wow, can I really make it to floor 6 without a familiar? Guess I'm getting pretty badass. A familiar bell when I don't have a familiar. Ah. Crap. Go away. Yeah. And no, don't wake up! I am not stealthy enough. How much further can I get? I didn't bring a medical herb with me or anything. Ooh, I do have a... No, that doesn't help me. Well, I found a spare wind, so I mean, that's good, right? You know, I never considered that possibility. I am the greatest swordsman ever! I can't let anyone find out that I'm actually a girl. Why not? Ooh. Nah, I just don't see it. I think this might be as far as we get. Bip, bop. Bip, bop. Come on. Alright, pruned that thing. Just looking for any last minute oh, fuck. Ah! Oh well. It was a pretty good run for not having a familiar. And I got a wind crystal, so I can't complain. Now let's see how many red sands I still have in the safe. I might just jump in without a familiar again just to expedite powering the sword up. Feels good tearing stuff apart after spending so long running around with a stick. Alright. Wow, that ice shield started out with a +1 on it. Too bad. Yeah, it's not much. Get up! Ah, yep, up. Working hard to get me up. Oh, hey! Finally got rid of Nico! Now I can sleep in! I don't have to get kicked every morning. Really? My mother likes this wallpaper? This is terrible looking! Ah. I've made a horrible mistake. Oh well, there's no accounting for taste, I guess. Alright, let's look in the safe before making any decisions. I made an error somewhere. I see, okay. So let's see. Why do I have a mahel seed in here? I'm sure those dumplings will keep for 6 months. It's fine. Alright. So we're gonna dive in again and power up the sword 2 more points. Doubling its power, well, 66%ing its power. Hi there, Puffy Lips. What is the relationship between you and my brother? We're the best of friends! Ah, good old Gosh and I! You guys are close friends despite how it looks. All my brother talks about is Co. I'm not gonna spend money there right now. We'll go eat something, and then we're gonna go back in for another round. Well, I suppose I could visit Cheryl. Oh no, that diamond shield's gone, gone, gone. It's okay though. The mirror shield is better. Well, it's got like half the defensive value, but it reflects spells, so it's better. Wait, no, I guess I just gotta tell him to shut up. No, we're just vitriolic best buddies. We spend all our time insulting each other, but we totally die for each other on the battlefield. Really? At least that's a story I'm telling his sister. The crystallization of spices pop up here and there like crystal balls. The curry made for here is not aiming to be high-class curry at your common Indian restaurant, but more something that you would enjoy at home, bringing out that homely flavor. It's a taste that does not discriminate, that is fit for everyone. Having said that, though, it's not something you could make at home. The smoothness and depth of the taste is something only a professional chef could possibly make. Well, it's got a nice, gentle taste that... No, I've never had such a thing in my life! Crystallized spice. Where did it crystallize? How did it crystallize? Why did it crystallize? I have so many questions that will never be answered. Why the heck is my eye bothering me? Stop bothering me, eye. Hey, how you doing this evening? Oops. Yeah, well... it ain't so bad, is it? You'll be fine. I hope so. Woo, done. It's more like 30 seconds of awakeness now. Yeah. That sounds like the kind of mistake you'd only make once. It is 2:52 a.m. in my place. The night is young. All right. Power up! All right. Now it's equivalent to a steel sword. Who wants a taste of my +4 sword? It would be Friday. It would be very strange if it was Saturday. Though I certainly like that. I wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow. Sigh. Oh! Ooh. I have never had that experience, thankfully. Though I've enjoyed plenty of agonies in my time, not that particular one. The rust trap. Oh no, all my gear just got ruined. Ha ha ha, no. Screw you, rust traps. We get a mod that makes rust traps cease to exist. Or at least, like, reduce their frequency to, like, 1/10 of what it is. That would be a great mod. Suddenly, you'd have a whole wide range of options for shields and swords. I mean, yeah, technically, the stuff that can't be rusted would still have a little bit of an edge. Because, you know, it could still rarely hit a rust trap, but I would probably go with a live shield. Maybe. Might also go with collect something like a blizzard sword or something. Yeah, that would make sense. Take a wind sword, and then your familiar would be a fire familiar, and when you'd run into something that was hard to fight with fire, you'd have its weakness to slice into it with the sword. Yeah, it's a mirror shield. It cannot be rusted. Wooden, mirror, and diamond shields are rust-proof. Everything else rusts. Swords, there's only the gold sword and the rods. All the rods are made out of wood. But most of the rods are incompatible with red sand, so, you know. Hi there, Puffy Lips. My brother talks about Co all the time, so I know so much about you. I heard you wet your pants in the tower. Yes, the tower is full of fire monsters, so I have to soak my clothing in kerosene before I come in here. Yes. Co is such a mystery. Yeah, it's the highest defense shield in the game, and rust-proof. But like I said, I'm happy with a mirror shield. I think a mirror shield is actually superior to a diamond shield because it reflects spells back. And shields cannot protect you against spells, so spells always hurt. So having something that actually reflects it back, that's, I think, the only item in the game that does that. It's a pretty big deal. Ah, but the living shield that bites back every time they hit you. Oh, that thing is so cool. Man, having this thing +4, it is kicking ass now. Wait till I come in with my familiar next run and we really climb the tower. We're gonna reach new heights, I tell ya. Let's see how far we can get away with just the sword and shield and nothing else. I need to find a wind crystal though, if possible. I don't know. Oh, hey, decursing scroll. I could have really used that the last serious attempt. Still getting beaten up pretty good though. I really need to upgrade this shield. I mean, the +4 sword is great, but the +2 shield, and it's a mirror shield, so its defense is low to begin with. Yeah, it's gonna need some work. Oh shit. I'll die. Is it time to use that already? Alright, here we go. I haven't really played through Ocarina of Time ever, but there was a great mirror shield in... Oh, shit! In A Link to the Past. Gotta stay in the safe spot. Okay. Gotcha. Whew. Regenerating. Bye! Yeah, I know, I could have one-shotted it, but we'll just go. Then Breath of the Wild comes along. It goes, Mirror Shield? No, you want to reflect lasers? All you gotta do is get the timing right. It doesn't have to make sense. It just is. Well, I mean, there are the spell orbs with things like Acid Rain and the contagious poison and stuff. There are some spells, I think, that will hit everything in the room. But that's about all you get for that, sadly. And you can never properly learn magic. You can only use the spell orbs. Man. If somebody wanted to get the rights to this, combine all the ridiculous content in the Game Boy game, then add in some classes and different things, like, you could make one hell of a game out of this. Ooh, red sand. +5. Okay. This is equivalent to the most powerful swords that naturally occur now. No sword sweep attacks. Sadly, you don't learn sword techs. Alright, let's see how much more we can get away with on this run. Oh, hey, what's this? A blaze ball. Nice find. They're hitting me way too hard, though. I really need my shield upgraded. It's a real problem. It's good. That's going to be the main limiting factor in my ability to climb. With my familiars and a good sword, I have the DPS. But... or more like damage per turn, not than damage per second. But anyway. More stuff. Need more stuff. Must find more stuff. Getting that red sand was a nice find, though. What I really want is blue sand. What happens if I pour red sand on my shield? I mean, a sharpened shield doesn't seem like it would be a bad thing. Bye! Shield bash would just become shield slash. Dancing weapons. I love the concept of dancing weapons, but it's always like, yeah, but it's equivalent to +4. So, I could have a +1 dancing sword, or I could have a +5 sword in my hand for the same price. But I really like the dancing sword in Baldur's Gate. Ah! No! Dancing shields always seemed kind of interesting, or defender, or whatever they were called. I always wanted to, for years, I had this cleric I never got to play, but the design was he would dual wield spiked shields. So, you know, they're spiked shields. You can attack with them, you can block with them, they're just two large shields, but the spikes were set so that you could clap them together and make it into one tower shield. So, you know, you're running around with your two large shields, and you're just like, now I got a tower shield. Anytime. I always wanted to try it. Alas, I never did. Most of the time I ended up just making rogues that other players were terrified of. No, really, I had at least twice other players couldn't stand my rogues that I had built. You know what? I'm just gonna go. There's no sense in risking all this super gear. We're just gonna get out of here. Yeah, I had one rogue. The players, the players would literally smack me and go, "Look, I finally hit him," because just nothing could hit the rogue. He was just stacked. More than once, I somehow ended up dueling the fighters and things in the party, and it's just like, yeah, the rogue just kind of kills them because they can't hit it. And then it has like a ton of tricks. At another time, I played with players, and oh my gosh, it was the worst party you've ever seen. Like, it's a cave with goblins! And they're discussing and arguing and discussing and arguing and discussing and arguing what to do. And I just finally, I'm a rogue, I sneak into the cave. I see, there are so many goblins. Sneak attack with a shuriken, one dead. Sneak attack, another one, you know, catch it flat-footed. Another one dead. They come in and, you know, have this big fight with a goblin. You know, and, you know, I mean, they kick its ass, of course, but, you know, it takes them a little bit of time and effort. I just sneak into the next room and just start wiping more out. Oh, look, it's one that's a cleric. It's got class levels. I'll just murderate that. Just like... Yes, my attacks are doing far more damage than your spells, because you have magic missile. Yeah. Yes, my attacks are also hitting far harder than the fighter, because sneak attack dice. Alright, let's see. So we're gonna pick up our crew. Now, unfortunately, I'm going in without a wind crystal. And that means I can be completely screwed over by the game. If it doesn't drop one, I will just lose everything eventually. So, I have to get lucky. Nope, sorry, too busy. I must see our safe. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna take the big pita. I wish I could take a healing herb, but I can only do so much. Alright. So I've got 23,000 in cold hard cash. I guess I'll start by visiting Cheryl. And then... And who's gonna give me water to drink? It's right here when you need it. Then what if I want to get changed? You can get changed yourself. Oh, Ko, I'm sorry. Alright, kiddo. I know myself, but I'm here sleeping in bed all day. All I have is this rectangular window. Outside the window, I see the big blue sky and all those people walking around. All I can do is watch the scenery that appears on the window. Yeah, you need a television. And a connection to Reddit. Unless I take a selfish attitude towards my mother, sometimes I'm not even certain whether or not I'm alive. I came through the window. Hey, that's right. By throwing Chuppy out the window, I was able to meet you. By taking action myself to do something about the outside world, I accomplished something. This qualifies as accomplishment in her life. It's not that I can only look at the outside world, but rather I could only look at the outside world. Or would only look at the outside world. That's what you mean, right, Ko? Sure. Well, guess I'm ditching my duties as, babysitter. I shouldn't have relied on Ko. Everyone knows he's an untrustworthy barbarian. Unreliable. That's Ko for ya. Oh, let's see. What do we got here? Food. Need food. He's been stealing all the magical loot? What? Actually, it's not hard to build a wizard, at least in 3rd edition. It's not hard to build a spellcaster who's better at fighting than the fighters when you put the buffs on. I mean, you know, you've got all kinds of tricks like false life and vampiric touch, and like you can totally stack it so you've got more hit points and AC and attack bonus than the fighter, as long as it's in short bursts. If you end up in a dungeon with multiple encounters, then your build suddenly goes downhill very fast. But I've seen people do it. It's a pretty cool build. It pisses off the fighters. You know, there's a lot of spells like Dispel Magic and Anti-Magic Field, but you never get Dispel Muscles or Anti-Stealth Field. Anti-Sneak Attack Field. Ah, shit, guess my class is useless now. I've always wanted to do Gestalt. Gestalt is where you take two classes and staple them together, basically. Like, with this, without taking added experience or anything to level up. It's just like you take the higher base attack bonus, you take so on and so forth. I always thought it would be hilarious to be a barbarian sorcerer, or barbarian wizard would be even more hilarious. You're just rocking around as a wizard with a good fortitude save and tons of hit points. And anti-magic fields make you angry. Very, very angry. But if I ever had a chance to play Gestalt, I'd have to... I mean, I'd love to do the Sorcerer Paladin. Something about that, just from a roleplay perspective, with your divine fireballs and stuff, but also charisma-based for your spellcasting as a sorcerer. And then the Paladin, it adds charisma to all the saves. You get an epic mount as a sorcerer. It's just kind of amazing. You can even heal yourself. Shoot. It's clearly like just the best. Although the Bard Paladin is also amazing. Technically, it's impossible because the alignments, bards have to be non-lawful, and paladins, well, are paladins. But if you can overlook the alignment impossibility of it, being a singing paladin could be awesome and stack the charisma. But if I had Gestalt, I know that I would have to go Sorcerer Wizard. I'd just play a Sorcerer Wizard. I've written it out before. It's so amazing. Sorcerer, you take all the workman spells, your magic missiles, your fireballs, anything you're going to fling out every encounter. But the wizard spells, your wizard spell slots, you fit in all those spells that you never prepare. You know, the narrow use spells, the things that are like, I can dispel other summoned monsters with this, or hijack them, or banish, or, spells that specifically make the undead crumble and die. Like all those rare, the spells that are narrow use. So, you're going through encounters, flinging fireballs, doing the normal thing, and, oh, hey, look! It's a horde of zombies! They're gone. Oh, is it a giant golem? I have a spell that specifically deals with golems. Even though they're immune to just about everything else in the game, I have the one thing that deals with them. It'd be great. But you wouldn't have hit points or saves. Well, in Baldur's Gate, playing that bard and then having Tensor's transformation was insane. Use any items, so as an evil bard, I'm using a Holy Avenger, and then throw a bunch of buffs like Stone Skin, then Tensor's transformation. In Baldur's Gate, bards, man, they're ridiculous. The rice of Monsbaya is famous for its uniqueness. Is it made out of monster teeth? In that when the rice is fried, as heat passes through, the rice grain twists. Oh, okay, it's just demonic rice. Got it. But Coop is something else. When he makes fried rice, he manages to get each and every last grain twisted, adding texture to the rice. It takes fried rice to a whole new level. It actually sounds pretty cool. I wouldn't mind eating that. Twisted rice actually does sound kind of cool. Did I talk to her today? I know so much about you. I heard you wear frilly pink panties. No, actually, I prefer chainmail. I mean, it chafes a little, but, you know, you gotta protect yourself from stray monster bites. Hey, how's it going? I've come to purchase things. Ah, what sort of thing do I want now? Cream, roses, a handbag. What the hell is an aura range? Yes, I need a nightlight, so I feel safe at night. Hey, look, there are literal monsters hiking around, okay? There really could be something under his bed or in his closet. He needs that light. Just because you're a barbarian doesn't mean that you don't want to feel safe. Alright, so we should be able to achieve new heights. This should be our big run. Ah, pink handbag for gosh. No, I think he'd be more into the beauty cream, actually. He probably slathers on a bucket every morning. Right before he spends 5 minutes practicing with his sword so he can retain the title of greatest swordsman. Why, I hear he's been practicing with the sword for days. He's probably amazing by now. Oh. Ah, fine, I'll just rip it apart with my bare hands. Now, I can save on their MP so they don't pass out on me again by handling the first few floors. Oh, thank goodness! Oh, thank you, game! A wind crystal right off the bat. Oh, that's actually a huge load off my mind. Hey, look, a blizzard sword. Hey, how's it going? Crimson Shadow. I still haven't read that book. It's done by, R.A. Salvatore. I've heard it's a really good book with really well-written fight scenes. But, somehow I've just never gotten my hands on it. No, he doesn't use a shield. I think a shield is too heavy for him. He just uses the sword. Blaze ball, nice. I thought there might be something over here. Chop! Ah. I think it's called the Crimson Shadow. It would be spelled a little bit differently, of course. Yeah, R.A. Salvatore, he made the Drista Orden series. He worked on Kingdoms of Amalur, which is a mediocre video game. Actually, personally, I thought the writing in it was kind of terrible. It was so inexplicable. Like, okay, so Kingdoms of Amalur is fun for a while, but it gets really boring and repetitive because the enemies are all the same, and they tend to level with you, so you're fighting the same things the whole game. Some of the DLC adds some cool new stuff, though. But anyway, but there were two problems I had with the game. The first was just a pet peeve. It shouldn't have detracted from the game, but it drove me crazy. Everywhere you go, there were, there were NPCs, and they were voice acted. And they had a variety of different voice actors. So if you see an NPC that's an old man, he's got an old man's voice. A woman would have a woman's voice. A soldier woman would have a deeper, woman's, and so on. But they only had, they were all saying the same things. They only had a few lines of dialogue. Why would you hire dozens of voice actors and then go through the trouble to record them speaking voice clips and not give them distinct, unique lines? Why would you have them all say the same 4 or 5 lines? Drove me crazy. But the bigger problem with Kingdom of Amalur was there were all these big side quests you could do to become, like, involved in these different organizations and stuff. And there was supposed to be this big, I can't remember all the details, but there's a big epic battle coming, right? A big epic finale. And I thought it was a perfect setup. I've made, you would do multiple endings, and you would have, like, the more of these groups you could bring in, they'd all be there for the final battle to make this big epic. Nope. No, they didn't do that. It's just, you're really powerful. You're the hero. You win. Why did I even go on these side quests? Why did I even ingratiate myself to these mercenaries and wizards in different groups? Why is this a storytelling dead end? See, I don't know what he contributed to Kingdoms of Amalur that they stuck his name all over it, because they certainly didn't have a story. Alright, what are we in for this time? Oh, her again, okay. I thought I was gonna get into a duel with Gosh. I heard you can tell where monsters are with your nose. Are you saying that you can't? Have you smelled the things in this place? Good grief, if you're downwind of them, maybe you have allergies. Maybe your nose is stuffed up all the time. Oh well. What do you mean, who am I talking to? The same person I'm always talking to. My audience. By which I mean myself, because I obsessively watch my own videos over and over again. How do you think I get so many hundreds of views? I'll probably watch this one 50 times tonight before I go to sleep. Oh my gosh, I found 2 wind crystals on one run. Ah. I mean, I won't be truly satisfied until I've managed to fit a couple of wind crystals in my safe. Oops. Hold on. My health sheet, not bad. Just feels good not using a familiar at all. Just slice and dice. When I get a little bit further, I'll be able to more or less skip the early floors. In the Game Boy game, I know you could just be like, I want to skip every 10 floors. You could just skip to that point, I think, if I remember correctly. So you could just be like, I want to jump, step straight to floor 20. That kind of thing. Although that might have only been when going down under the tower. Might have. Let's see. Okay, there's going to be more up here. Ooh! Ah! That is the item I want most in the game. Blue sand. In fact, yeah, I think that is the most valuable item in the game. So I'll have to plan to pull my familiar out at floor 6. I've been having a lot of trouble keeping it alive. I want it to level badly, so I'll probably switch to admixture. I could always pull them both out simultaneously and let the older familiar do the fighting while the younger one levels, just feeds. You're right. Hey, Buster, how's it going? Why are balloons so tough? What are they made out of? Teflon? Kevlar? Actually, Kevlar isn't very sword resistant. It's not designed to be. Actually, Kevlar is designed to be used in tires. No, really, it was invented by a tire company as a material for better tires. And the military is all like, wait a minute, this stuff's bulletproof? Oh, we need some of this. Stupid elemental seeds. You ever see seeds the size of your head? Wouldn't that be amazing? Man, I'd love to have sunflower seeds the size of my head. Hamsters don't know how good they have it. If you're a hamster and you get a strawberry, it's epic. When you're a human, it's a bite. Yeah, the construction of this tower is pretty shoddy. Shoddy workmanship. We haven't even gotten to the weird stuff yet. I mean, okay, I guess we've seen some weird monsters and things, but it'll get weirder. Oh, please be blue. Please be blue. Yes! Alright. +4 mirror shield, +5 gold sword. Now we're making progress. I might really be able to reach some heights now. If I can conserve my MP on my familiars. So I don't run out. Oh wait, it's not as strong as a holy sword. Oh my gosh. I thought it was equivalent to the best swords. I forgot holy sword was a thing that existed. Pretty good mileage out of that scarlet wand, though. Wasn't the dark sword cursed? Or something? Did holy swords count as, like, all elements or something? I don't really remember them too clearly. I don't remember the dark and holy swords clearly, probably because I'd always have a sword I'd been working on all game before I saw one, and I'd be like, oh, look at that, I'm not going to use that. You know, a lot of great games, somebody will just make something on Steam that's like it. You know, the Stardew Valley as opposed, you know, as a new Harvest Moon kind of thing. I really wish we'd get that for this. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. It should totally count as whatever your weakness is. All the time. Yeah, we gotta pull the pets out. I don't know. It might be that this tower is from Greyhawk. It was probably ported into this dimension by mistake, because as far as we know, the rest of the world doesn't have monsters and dungeons in it. So, in Greyhawk, the Greyhawk setting, I believe the explanation of every single thing that's weird about their world is, oh yeah, there's a crazy wizard. Just mad wizards made dungeons everywhere. Alright, I unleash you. Alright. I'm kinda hurting. Just need to recover my hit points a little, even if it costs a little bit of unnecessary MP. Alright, I think I can safely tuck you back away. Yeah, I don't know of any game like this either. Oh, big pita fruit. Nice find. Ooh. Kill! Alright. Get back in the sack. Alright. Ooh! That's a stupid item anyway. I have your weakness! Thunder, thunder, thunderblade! Thunderwave just makes me think of Pokemon. I expect it to paralyze, you know? The basic idea behind this, when I get some more levels on my Birdo here, is I've got a fire type as my main, and it's weak to water types, but water types are weak to thunder. So, anything that would give my fire type problems, I can kind of annihilate with this. You know, I actually hit harder on this thing without that. As I understand it, the dungeons of Greyhawk are kind of lost to time. Because Gygax kept changing the layouts of the dungeons, and most of it isn't recorded. So, like, we've got the stories and things from the people who played in Greyhawk, and we have some of this stuff, but a lot of it is just lost to time. Alright. I'll lie and wait for him. of stupid balloons. Ooh. Ooh! Wow, I can't believe it! It's everywhere! This has been the best run we've had all game. This is it. This is the best run. I wonder if I'm gonna get, I wonder if I'm gonna get the water medal. I'm probably gonna reach new heights. Oh, doggone it. Again, we can only dream of mods. No, I kinda like treasure loops. Oops. Okay, we're done here. I'll have that next time. I'm fairly confused about which button is which because of the way I'm playing it, but tomorrow I should have a PlayStation controller hooked up. And then everything should be, you know, fairly straightforward. Oh, you can suck levels away. Ooh, ow. Right, these things hit freaking hard. Even with my shield. Alright. Well, I have your weakness. Why do they always wake up? It's almost like I'm a noisy barbarian or something. How did your lowdown get to level 5 already? That doesn't seem possible for it to have grown so quickly. Ah! You fiend! Oh, shit. I can probably kill it in one more hit, but I'm afraid. Yeah, I thought it was one hit. Holy crap. No, wait. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna use you. Yeah, I think it's the only one that has a death animation, sadly. Hey! I reflected it. Ah! That's great. I reflected the level down. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Something largely pointless. No. I don't know. Like I said, tomorrow I'll have the PlayStation controller hooked up and we'll be good. This shield is a huge step up. Anyway, 2 big pita fruits. I could probably get away with dual-wielding the pets for a while. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But at least I was able to figure out how to pass turns, so, you know. I suppose I should do something here. There, this will conserve more MP. And it should work fairly well. And the Gerudo will still gain XP. Leeching off us. Just sit back and watch, Birdo. Oh, hey, a gold sword. Well, those are worth good cash. Ha! Oh my gosh, the game. I have to keep going as far as I possibly can. The tower is loaded with blue sand today. I wonder what an oculator could do with blue sand. Has anybody else actually read those books? What? Crap, I looked at the truth glasses with the truth glasses. That was all wrong. The Alcatraz versus the evil librarians, I mean. I kind of love those books and I kind of hate them. I mean, they're kind of brilliant, but they're kind of really stupid. But they're awesome. Ah! That trap just one-shotted him. I remember Gerudo being a real powerhouse of a pet. I don't remember it being so fragile and hard to power up. That's right, does not rust. So basically, the Alcatraz books, Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians, it was one of many things Brandon Sanderson has written. Since I'm a fan of him, I tracked down like everything he ever wrote. Actually, the Infinity Blade might be the best video game adaptation I've ever seen for a novel. Yes, everyone, you all have polished silver shields. Highly polished. There you go. Free level up seed. Anyway, but yeah, no, in Alcatraz, they have oculators, and their magic system is all about making different kinds of glasses and using their power. different kinds of glass. I mean, that's, you know, that's okay. But the real cool thing about it was the talents. Everyone in the Smedry family has a talent, and they're all amazing. So at the first, the main character just thinks he's kind of cursed because everything he touches breaks. Like, he'll reach out to open a door, the doorknob will come off. He'll type on a keyboard, and all the keys will just come off on his fingers. Like, just everything breaks that he touches. And it's terrible. And then his uncle shows up, like, I think it was like a week after his birthday, to celebrate his birthday, and he's like, I have an uncle? And he's like, yes, you have the breaking talent. Oh, it's very powerful. Really awesome power. What now? Oh, yes, you're a Smedry. We all have talents. Well, what's your talent? My talent is pretty powerful, if I do say so myself. I arrive late. It's like everyone you meet in the Smedry clan, like their magic talents are all like that. It's like really ugly in the morning or gets lost easily. And then you actually see them in action and they're amazing. Like, some guy will pull out a gun and be shooting at the uncle or grandfather, whatever he was, and he'll just keep missing. And the uncle's just, you know, how does he keep missing? I just keep arriving late for the bullets. It's like, in 1,000 magical, nonsensical ways, being late for things is a superpower. And everyone in the whole clan is just like that in the novels. They'll just keep giving you the lamest sounding power ever, and then it's insanely OP. It's brilliant. Conan the Librarian, have you been watching a certain Weird Al movie? Oh man, I grew up with that movie. I watched it so many times. But I also kind of hate the books because they're dumb as hell. No, it's like I'll get into them and I'll be taking them seriously. And then it'll be like, and then they throw something really, really stupid at you, and you're like, God, you just took me right out of the story. You know, you ever read something like that? Still, they're a blast. He wasn't allowed to finish them. He wanted to make one last book. And the publisher that owned the rights just decided, no, we're not going to publish any more of these. So, like a decade later, as he's written like all these bestsellers and become like had this incredibly prolific career, he comes back to that publisher and buys his books back. He buys the rights to them so that he can finish his stupid series. So he wrote one, and I think we're due for one final book. I'm pretty sure he's going to wrap it all up with just one last book. Spatula City, we sell spatulas, and that's all, dude. I still don't understand how, but, oops. There was a political radio talk show host who somehow had the rights to the Spatula City thing and would play it on his show for like, I don't know, decades. And I still have no idea how that happened. Did he just really like it and buy it? Maybe he just really likes spatulas. Liked it so much he had to buy the company. I'm gonna send this home. I mean, I was kind of hoping to get a revival scroll and power level it up at a high floor, but I need the space. And revive scrolls are super rare. Of course, now that I've thrown it away, I'll probably walk straight into a revive scroll. And remember, they make great Christmas presents. And what better way to say I love you than with the gift of a spatula? Oh, man. I've tried a couple other Weird Al movies, but they just don't compare to UHF. And I really liked... I actually really like the guy that turns out to be an alien, of all things. Oh, and the karate guy next door. You can never forget that. You're so stupid! First day with new trainees? Yes! They're so stupid! What time is it? A fist just goes through the wall. He checks the watch. 7:30. It's like just 1,000 little just moments of genius. No. It was when you buy 10 spatulas, get the 11th for just 1 penny. We're probably both wrong. If we looked at it, it would probably say something in between. But that's how I remember it. When something's weak to fire, this is slightly softer than when I had the fire stick, but it works much better on. It's working much better on the water types, and that's important. Not having such a big weakness. I've got 2 freaking big pita fruit right now. Wheel of fish! Oh, a red snapper! Will you take it, or will you go for what's in the box? The box. What is... Very good choice. What is in the box? Absolutely nothing! You're so stupid! I tell you, that karate guy is just amazing. Or the crazy animal guy with the animal show, and he's just throwing animals out a window, and they're just looking at each other like, where did you find this guy? Me? I thought you found him! And someday, when I'm inexplicably fabulously wealthy, I should just buy the rights to that movie and just be like, I own this movie now. And then I'll mod it. Because, you know, by the time I'm wealthy enough to do stupid things like that, it'll probably be the distant, distant future. So I'll just compose some 3D models that are indistinguishable from the rest of the characters. Hey! 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 I'm trying to sleep here! It's just rude. Can't a guy take a nap in a monster-infested trap Cthulhu tower in peace? will show you how to build a nuclear reactor using simple household materials. No, he was great. Here, hold these. I need to see if my capacitor can handle a sudden charge of 100,000 volts. What? Ah, good. It can. How could you not love that guy? And of course, Stanley Spadowski and Spadowski's Playhouse. Oh, the poor clown. Oh no, he's not been eating Uncle Ben's cookies. He's been eating Yappy's dog treats. Alright, more sand. It's a +6 gold sword. And fortunately, metal objects conduct electricity, so, good luck with that. I kind of miss my wooden stick at times like this. You okay? You okay, buddy? He'll be fine. Now, what have we here? We're at a decent height. This could be a good egg. I don't need no blizzard sword. Get that out of there. Ah! He stayed asleep. He slept through his execution. And he slept through his funeral. Nope! Denied. I love this shield. Harder than diamond and caked with so much polish. Oh man. Alright, all your problem. Fine, I'll help. Ow. Stupid squid. Stupid squid and their stupid electricity and their stupid gang wars putting ink all over everything. Ooh. Oh my gosh, another one! I have to go as far as I possibly can. I don't know what's happened to the randomness, but it's just suddenly felt that they spun the wheel and it landed on all the sand. I can't miss any rooms if I can help it. I need every opportunity to find treasure. That's a, okay, yeah, been there. There's the possibility of one more room. Ah, there was. Nothing good in it. Yep. No, he had just come back from one of those beaches and he had way too much sand in his boots and all over his clothes. Yep. So I've still got 2 big pita fruit. I have basically infinite MP for all practical purposes. Oops. Good luck. I'm not taking any risks. Man. Oh my gosh, we're almost wiped out by that. Alright. We can't get into a fight with another squid right now or we're dead. Fastest way. If you can get them to cast that multiple times, they'll pass out. Yes, they are. Oh, what have we here? Decurse? Trap. No. Hi, how's it go? Oh, crap. Oh, shit. How are you feeling? Oh, this isn't so good. Holy treasure, holy. Return! When he gives the coin to the beggar, and then that's the deciding factor, it's a work of art. Also, of course, him getting kicked by the little old lady's good too. Man, I cannot tell you how many times I watched that movie as a kid. Actually, I better pull you out so you start regenerating HP. Hi there. What's going on? Ah! Kill! Heal, 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 heal. Oh dear, the conga line of doom has arrived. Goodbye! Hey, this is Azure Dreams. It's part roguelike, part Pokemon knockoff, part dating sim. Oh dear, this is bad, 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 bad news. Oh no! I did not mean to do that! I did not mean to send you home! Oh. Oh, that's terrible! Oh, that is the worst! I have 2 pita fruit! I could go forever! Oh. just wanted to put you in the bag! Oh, there are plenty more incrementals to come. But I don't normally live stream them. We had a vote between this, Cardia, and Fortune Summoners. All three great-looking games. Oh, jeez. How am I gonna get anywhere without a familiar? I could hatch... No, I wouldn't. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Alright, looks to me like the best course is to start by going this way. Got a pretty deadly sword. I could probably make... Oh. Go to sleep. Normally I'd use that on a familiar, but whatever. Okay. You get to drink from the fire hose. Alright, let's see. Still got acid rain. That can be a sort of get-out-of-jail-free card at times. Great. Let's try a blaze. How good is this? Pretty good! Alright. Maybe it'd be better to use this as a runaway later. I don't know. Chop, chop! Oh wow, that goes down easy. Ice rock ball, not my... Oh, come on! I had treasure to just scoop up and you... Shit. Alright. I might have to start watching out for mimics. Okay, those are going to be a problem. Getting good cash. Eh. There's no way I can win a fair fight. I'm eventually gonna run out of tricks. I just have to hope I find valuables. Hey! Okay, now I'm badly injured. Pooh. Why do these even show up with the treasure loop? Alright. Now for the real prize, up this way. Got away. Oh, fork. Crap, I'm out of sleep. Alright, alright. Still got acid rain, ice rock, one medical herb. A weak ball. This isn't gonna help me any. Alright, we gotta get out of here. We've gotten all the treasure. This is about as high as I've ever been. It's crazy that I can do anything here without a familiar. Okay. Darn, just another coin. Not worth 2 doses of this. I could have sold that for more. Then I'll scoop up here. Oh, come on. 2 more. Alright. Acid rain! That's right. Waste not, want not. This is a small floor. I can feel it. Please, one more blast? Yeah, I know you're resistant to it. An egg, that might have made this all worthwhile. And that's it for this floor. I told you I felt it was small. Heal, 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 heal. Wow, I've got like 2,000 just in raw cash. And these monster eggs, who knows what's in them? We're just about out. I'm gonna have to leave. Darn it. Oh, no! I have to get that back. Is it you? Did you steal it? Oh, well, you can have that. Shit, please. How am I gonna get it back? This might still work. Ooh, binding. I can bind it. If I find it. I don't care about the pita fruit. But I have to get that back. One of the thieves. I'll never catch it. But it'll come around again. You're one of the thieves. Ah, oh, crap. Come back! Why do they have to move twice as fast as me? Please have my egg. Oh my gosh, it's because they get 2 turns. That includes while they're bound. I've got nothing. When I catch you again. That doesn't help very much. Either of them is still wanting to steal. Ah, the pita fruit. Hi! Are you one of the thieves? Alright, I'm ready to go. Pickets have no attack power. They steal stuff, so I hate them, but it's gonna take it a long time to get through that ice block. Oh yeah, mimics. Let's just go. We've gotten so many blue sands, so many red sands. This was a triumph. No, seriously, this was amazing. Amazing. Tomorrow I'm gonna not make a stupid mistake and send my pet home. That was terrible. But it's okay. Clown egg. Troll egg. And I have a piece of gear for one. And a balloon egg. Oh, I was fighting so much over a balloon egg, was I? Is there any reason to keep a balloon? I don't have enough slots in my hut to have everyone. Trolls can use weapons. I could potentially give it a crossbow, making it like the only ranged attack pet in the game. The clown is useful because it's got that double growth that I could potentially transfer in a fusion. Think so? I don't think my hut is big enough for this. Well, I'll worry about it tomorrow. We're gonna wander around town, hang with some people, maybe build something. Is that my light over there? It's hideous. I can't decide if that's a Dragon Warrior theme or not. Oh, no, it's not. It's just hideous. It's just hideous. Why did I purchase that thing? I have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Twinkie, it's your favorite. A Twinkie Wiener sandwich. Yes, yes, he did. All right, let's see. Maybe I should just buy an Aura bike. All right, first things first. I want to see if I can get the library in. Let me see. Was it this place? It might have been this place. Yeah. Oh, today the castle of Count Dracula hits the bookstore. Is that like a Lupin the Third Dracula crossover? Because I'd be all over that. Let me see. Where is the construction place? Here it is. My house has 9 rooms. How many rooms does your house have? 4. Counting the monster one. Ah, it's you. For some reason, when I see you, I can't wait to get right to work. Darn it, the library's still not an option. Why is it not an option? I can't quite afford the bowling alley yet. I'm close. Next time we'll definitely be getting larger amounts of cash, though. Naturally, we have to eat. And Co, you're not good. You're not responsible with your cash. Eating out every day? No home-cooked meals? Chicken. Just chicken. Just delivers a live chicken. Here you go. Just like in Infinifactory. God, that was a freaky scene. I hear Cope owns a Niwawa bird at home. The comb of the Niwawa bird apparently grows fairly quickly. Every morning, Cope will cut a bit of the comb off and use it for cooking. He'll soak it with sauce several times. The meat and onions are cooked with this sauce until they soak up the taste. The harmony between the juicy meat and the fresh onion is just perfect. So you just cut the off a rooster and served it to me. And it's his pet. I begin to worry about this chef. Hey! Making good food comes from the heart. Alright, just gonna go. Visit Cheryl, visit Fur, and then we'll call it a day. Co, I have a favor to ask. I want to hold hands with you and walk outside. For a little bit in the front. I'll be sure to tell you as soon as I get tired. Okay. She is capable of walking. Oh, you actually made it pretty far from your house. Oh, if a stranger saw us, I wonder what they'd make of the two of us. Yeah, probably. Hey, Co! Who's that cute girl beside you? Miss, if you stand too close to him, you might catch his airhead disease. I don't know where you're going, but I'll escort you to the destination. Go is not an airhead. Go is no airhead. Go is... I didn't do anything! Just one arm. To the spine. It's fine. You can carry someone like this. Turns out walking was a mistake. Huh? There. What is it? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing serious. Everything will be okay. You can leave now. I've got to examine her now, and I need to loosen her dress. Okay. I'll go. I'm really sorry. I'm always causing trouble for you. But I'm happy. Even if it was for a short while, my dream did come true. It's not unusual for Cheryl to faint, so don't feel guilty about it. No, it was totally Gosh who freaked her out. It's his fault. I'm gonna go get a stick. Where'd Gosh go? Okay, right, last thing we're gonna do. I kinda wanna buy the Aura bike, but it's such a gigantic waste in money and pure vanity, so I'll leave it for later. Yeah, I let his name be Ko. It's his default name, and I've just gotten used to when I play this game, he's called Ko. Are you here for business, or did you come to see me? Oh, I've come to see you. How's it going? What are you saying? What do you want me to do today? Sell me stuff? That wallpaper. Peaceful. Guess that's one way to say it. It's strange painting, painted by Tor, a genius of art. We don't get to see it until we've already purchased it, like everything else. You're looking sharper as of late. Getting some dough, are ya? Yes. I'm getting so much dough, I think I'll make a pizza parlor. Alright, that'll be it for today, but tomorrow I'll definitely reach new heights in the tower. I'm still super annoyed at myself. We'll probably play a little fusioning, and I'll probably make some kind of terrifying super monster. As I'm wont to do. I need a terrifying super monster. I mean, not that I object to the winged wrecking ball, but I can do better. God, look at this. +7 and +6. I had no gold sword when I started today, and the mirror shield was a mere +2? Oh. Man. We are ready to really kick ass. Don't even suggest that. Alright, well, until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.